prosper. So when we're telling you your city's gonna, San Angelo's gonna be destroyed, you better believe San Angelo's gonna be destroyed. That's why you have these tornadoes. You got these fires. Another house was set on fire just the other day out of nowhere for some reason, and then you got the heavy rains flooding the place, and like the brother said, what did that man, the Negro said, what did you do? It is us, the Most High allowing us to cause that to happen. It's not just happening because, like we were saying earlier, if this is a good place, why are these things happening? Why are these calamities happening to us?
If San Angelo is blessed and it's come to this meaningful time right now where it's prospering, why is it that it's almost getting, the Lord's playing with San Angelo right now? Why is a tornado hovering over this place? Why is there behold the eyes of the Lord upon the sinful kingdom? Because if San Angelo was blessed and it was supposed to remain prosperous, this was its time to prosper that it's coming to right now. Why is that a tornado like two, 3 times back to back already? It was already hovering, or it even touched down. It touched it, but it wasn't as it didn't annihilate what we were hoping for. But you know, if this place was that place as being prosperous, that God was with it, why is as soon as this place started to become prosperous, all these bad things started increasing here in San Angelo?
Yeah,
this place is meant for destruction. That's what the Lord is showing you. And that's why the Most High ultimately woke us up to come out here, because the Lord knew that this place was going to start booming to a high level of pride, and he needed men to. I'm just speaking. I don't know. I'm just saying, because the Lord, I could be wrong, because the Lord don't need us. You know what I'm saying? The Lord don't need us to come out here. The Lord can do it Himself. But going back to us saying that the Most High sends men to preach, to teach you, and to warn you that, you know, this is the Lord. He knew what He was doing because of this great pride that's occurring here in San Angelo.
It's like, real quick, it's like we already pointed out that if you don't have there's a lot of cities in America, man, a lot of, maybe even a couple of states, I don't know, but there's a lot of cities that are not going to actually be hearing the words of the Most High. They're not going to be having men out there, and they're not going to be like 2 men in every single city in America. There's thousands of cities. But the point I'm making is that the cities that will hear it, they're going to be destroyed. But for the cities that do hear it and don't repent from their wickedness, when you got men that come out to that city and they don't listen, I don't know how to say it. The consequences, the vengeance that's laying upon that place is just growing. And every time that city, even whenever we're not out there, it's just getting higher and higher. And we brought it out, actually, I believe, a couple years back, man, before we had the camera.
Hey, well, what does it say in Romans 12 where it says, to give thy enemy some water, and then the great hailstones lay upon his head? We're giving you water. We're the ones giving y'all that water, that spiritual water. So the Lord's gonna have His way with y'all.
Yep.
Right? Yep. That's what it says in Romans 12. Let me get it real quick.
Y'all turning everything into coals, man. You give me water, you trying to you take that shit to coals.
This is Romans 12 and Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, and I will repay, saith the Lord. Therefore, if thy enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. So we're the ones, even though we know you 2/3 are our enemies, we're still allowing you to hear this. We're still allowing you to see the spiritual water, the spiritual food, and we're giving it to y'all. Because we're out here we're fishers of men for the elect's sake, though. So those heaps of fire those heaps of coal of fire are being put upon y'all right now. So this place has a fiery judgment upon it. It's a fiery judgment, man.
What was that one with the fire indignation? Yeah, that's all it is, man.
And I'm gonna get the scripture real quick. Right? This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 12. 8 and 11. because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with him that fear God, which fear before him. But it shall be not well with him, but it shall not be well with the wicked. Neither shall he be prolonged in his days, which are as a shadow, because he feared not before God. There is a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be just men, unto whom it happeneth according to the work of the wicked. Again, there be wicked men, to whom it happeneth according to the work of the righteous. I said that this also is vanity.
That this also is vanity, because y'all wicked just keep on prospering, but because there's no fear before your heart. But that's why the Most High is going to do what he's going to do. He's going to have his way with you, like the brother said. That he's going to have his, what is that in Jeremiah 23? It says that in the latter days she shall consider me perfect. You shall perfectly consider this. The Most High is about to have his perfect way, hand in hand with you people.
Say he repaid. Vengeance is his, man. So that's why I was saying a little earlier, that at the end of the day, man, y'all people that ignore us, that want to talk shit, whatever, y'all are really doing it to the Lord. But we're the ones that are just being we're his forerunners. We're his, like John the Baptist was preparing the way of the Lord. That's it. We're preparing the way of our King's return. Preparing the way for our bridegroom return to deliver his bride. We're trying to set a beautiful path for the Lord when he walks through. That way y'all people never act like, well, we didn't hear that he was coming back. We didn't hear that he was actually a black man. That's what we're doing, man. Let me get this scripture real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 14. I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that men should fear before him. That which has been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And God required that which is past.
Right, the Most High requires that you pay for your former sin. Like it said, the one you just read a minute ago, because sentence against an evil work is not to be executed, you continue to do it. Just because the Most High is what is shown, just because you had these, for example, these tornadoes that were hovering, what happened after that? Y'all people got on Facebook and y'all wanted to talk shit. I ain't got on Facebook, I hear this stuff, so I'm just letting you know, and I read it. But y'all, what happened after that tornado they hit? A lot of y'all people got even more proud, saying that they can't ever touch us. And it's not, and you can tell by the way y'all speaking, you can kind of see it that you're not at your full level of pride the Most High wants you to, because you're not still at that point where you're going to try to trip out. You know? The Most High he's just having his way with you. He's playing with y'all.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
And that's not right judgment, man, to say that this place is not going to be destroyed or touched. The Most High brought us two men out here to cast judgment upon you people. And y'all obviously are not listening, man. Otherwise, this place, you wouldn't have this meat market over here, you wouldn't have this place over here. Everything would have been torn down and restructured up the right way it's supposed to be. People would be stopping acting like demons. No. I would say wickedness is still the place of judgment.
I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and every work. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
Beasts.
Go ahead.
Because these sayings that y'all are saying, man, those are not of the Most High. The Most High is saying he's not going to destroy this place, or that he's going to not touch this place. It's contrary to what he said. He says he's going to touch this place. He's going to annihilate y'all people off the face of the earth. And then the 2/3 of y'all people, man, a great multitude of y'all are just walking around up and down the streets right now. And y'all don't even know y'all prepared for the sword.
Y'all don't even know that y'all got a red beam aiming right for y'all's dome, man. Ecclesiastes 3 and 19. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them. as the one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man hath no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. All go unto one place, all are of the dust, and all turn to dust again.
Hey, but like we used to say back then too, though, man, a lot of you beasts are not, even the beasts and the creatures of this place that are better than you, because they don't go out trying to act like they're not going to be destroyed. They know they're going to be destroyed. They know they're going to have to die because they've been defiled over time. Things have happened to them that they shouldn't have, but because y'all, the wickedness of y'all people, y'all want to dress them up in tutus and shit, make them eat shit they're not supposed to be doing, or doing shit they're not supposed to be doing, commit bestiality with them. You're going to pay for that, man. Y'all people that condoning those things. But even at this present time, no, the creation itself is better than you, because they know the will of the Most High. The scriptures say in Isaiah that the trees are going to rejoice whenever these things are all over. So yeah, they knew the will of the Most High.
Earth is everything that the Most High created that's not a humane flesh. It's because everything has a different form of flesh.
Yeah.
So those things that are not a human, they're going to rejoice, man. The animals are of a different flesh. Going to you fucking people that think that we come from monkeys, motherfuckers, stupid ass. We don't evolve from no damn animal. We're all different flesh. I got this script right here, Romans chapter 1, verse 32. Who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do.
Right, it's like yesterday, I don't know if you seen the movie called I, Frankenstein. You heard of it?
Yeah, I actually got it this morning.
Oh yeah, I watched it yesterday. Well, then I want to talk about it then, but it basically, that movie it's all about angels and demons, but there's just one point in there where they said on the creation of Frankenstein, they try to put out there that the way that they made Frankenstein was the proof, or they have the proof in the book that Frankenstein wrote, that basically the Most High is not the sole creator of men anymore. Like, we all just do our own thing. So, but it just, that's just the whole thing that's just out there that, first of all, there's no fear in your heart. You don't believe what we say. Y'all want to believe on what everything y'all say, man. And then y'all want to prosper in the wickedness that y'all continue to do. So it's all fucked up here in this city, in this land, in this earth. And it even said that it even said in Jeremiah that it said, how long should the earth mourn for the wickedness of the doings of these people? It's not the earth that's doing it. The earth's tired of your shit. That's why you got what do they call them? Where the land goes in. Sinkholes. And actually, they just had that state California, man. You can say bye to that state, man. I was gonna tell you, man, that California, man, their water's exploding because there's so much methane in the water. It's all exploding. It'll just spontaneously combust because of all the fires that have been happening, but all these chemicals that went into the water. And that whole place is being done away with, man. But we already know the city. You got Los Angeles, the city of angels and shit.
There's a $300,000 home over there in I think it was it in Austin or Dallas? It was a house built upon a lake, and they had to demolish it because it was partially had fallen. It was built close to the river, to the lake. And they had to burn it down, and then you see it just falling down to the dried up, all that water that was dried up down to the bottom. $300,000 home, man. This shit out here, man, is about to go. The Lord's already showing you.
And that shows you don't care about how nice your house looks. You got a whole bunch of defiled things in it, man. Every one of y'all people, man, y'all all got evil things in your house. Evil, what is it, like, I don't know what to call it, but signs, signals, representation of things. A lot of y'all people have those goats that Mary and Jesus goats that have skull faces. Go ahead.
This is Solomon 13:1. Surely vain are all men by nature who are ignorant of God, and could not out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Either by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster, but deemed either fire or wind or the swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world.
Right, but like I said in the beginning, that surely ordained all men by his nature, because they cannot out of these creations know who made them. Like
I'm bringing that out, going back to how people actually believing that there's something else that created humans. Okay, not that y'all can't stay hold to the truth that really we already know. 2/3 y'all don't believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, y'all believe in the past. Y'all fall into that category of atheism. Okay, so it says, verse 3, Wisdom of Solomon 13:3, with whose beauty they being delighted took them to be gods. Let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty has created them.
The first author of beauty, man. Like the brother quoted earlier, Yahweh Shai even said that he had made all things perfect in that day. He even says that in Ecclesiastes 3, that he had made all things beautiful. And he had put the war of the man in the heart of the man, so they could not find out the secret things of the Most High. All things were beautiful one time, man. We always read that scripture where it said that when the people first inhabited the earth, you could smell that new earth smell. You know, all the fruits, they were at their full potential. The herbs actually worked on you, man. Man, the fruit actually tasted good. You didn't have to inject the tomato with spider eggs so it could grow. You know, all things were at its full potential. Even our bodies were, man. And now look, because the way like the brother was giving that analogy earlier, now because all this wickedness has happened, our bodies have gotten older. They've gotten more degraded, like the brothers say. They've changed rapidly over time. Now we only use like 8% of our brain, 8 or 10% of our brain.
Wisdom of Solomon 13:4, but if they were astonished at their power and virtue, let them understand by them how much mightier he is that made them. For by the greatness and beauty of the creatures, proportionably the maker of them is seen. But yet, for this they are the less to be blamed. For they peradventure err, seeking God, and desire is to find him. For being conversant in his words, they search him diligently and believe their sight, because the things are beautiful that are seen. Howbeit neither are they to be pardoned, for if they were able to know so much that they could aim at the world, how did they not sooner find out the Lord thereof?
Right, it's like with that example by Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein was one of these men. He didn't believe on the Most High, but he was trying to find that equation out, E equals mc squared. That was an acknowledgement that there was a higher power. He didn't know who it was. He couldn't find him. He couldn't guess right. But he knew there was a power out there. But it said that he's not part of these things, because to know the true names, that's what you need. But like I said, that all you people that are not knowing that there's someone else, there's something else, there's a higher being out there that governs all this, that created all this. That's why it said in Ezra that this is my world, that Daniel 4:17, that it's the Most High that rule in the kingdom of men. This is the most, like a lot of people too, real quick, a lot of people actually believe the Most High is weak at that movie. Like you couldn't bring back the angels, you couldn't bring them right back to keep on fighting. The Most High can do, like the scriptures tell you, man, that the earth is like dust to the Most High. It's his footstool, but it's also like a grain of sand to the universe. You wouldn't think that he would have a hard time swatting a piece of dust out of his face? The Most High is just, there's no, yeah, man, there's just, it tells you, man, there's no limit to him. And it says that he plucks up kings and setteth them down, brings up kingdoms. Like he does it. He said he had no problem with it, man. And y'all people, I'm telling you, it's a marvel. Like he has no problem taking out the entire kingdom. He doesn't worry.
And he don't even have to do it. He just puts it in the spirit, the man's spirit to do it, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all don't even know that. This is Exodus 15:3. For the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
The Lord is a man. So that means he has that great spirit of what is it? The brothers say long-windedness, I think. Long-winded, or winded, or something like that. Where they can go for a very long time. They can, like on
endurance, stamina.
Yeah, because you need great stamina to fight in a war. If you're all fat and shit, you ain't gonna be able to pick up your sword and fight for a long time. But the Most High, he's the Lord of all these things. He's a Lord of it. He's the King of Kings. And if you notice in Revelations, they capitalized that whole part. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. And he said he had many crowns on his thigh, man.